belief that many furries share is that owning a fursuit will somehow make you more popular in the fandom. Is that true? Well, short answer, yes and no. If you want the long answer, then make sure to stick around. Hello everyone, I'm solarsaber, and today we'll be discussing if owning a fursuit makes you more popular in the furry fandom. Now, as someone who doesn't own a fursuit, I'd say that you don't need one in order to gain popularity. Would it sound condescending if I said I'm pretty popular, and I did it without having a fursuit? I hope it doesn't. If you really want to become popular, you need some type of skill, which is what brings me to the point of why having a fursuit may not change your popularity levels. If you have a super cute fursuit, but don't do anything with it, how would you expect people to know who you are? You don't have to be a good artist or writer, but maybe be a good actor while you're suiting so people can remember you. In short, you need to be interesting. No one will think twice about you if you're parading around in a fursuit but have no personality. On the other hand, in some cases, owning a fursuit can make you more recognizable. It's much easier to recognize a huge dog costume you saw than the face of an actual person. So if you're already somewhat known for something like your art, music, or other skills you have, owning a fursuit can make it easier for people to scout you out in a crowd. People also love to take pictures with fursuiters, much more than if you weren't in costume. They might post those pictures on their social media, hopefully tagging you in it, and you'll be shown to an even wider audience. Let's say you're a great dancer and want to show off your skills at a furry convention. At these conventions, some events are open to fursuiters only, such as the fursuit dance. If you didn't own a fursuit, you could join Floor Wars instead, which is almost the same thing as the fursuit dance, but instead no one is wearing a fursuit and you're basically having a dance battle. The unfortunate thing is, Floor Wars isn't nearly as popular as the fursuit dance, and it's solely because the dancers aren't wearing fursuits. Furries find the appeal of fursuits so great that they'd rather show up to the fursuit dance than Floor Wars. So in this scenario, you've competed in Floor Wars and you've done great, but the audience wasn't as large as the fursuit dance, and perhaps only a few people will remember how well you did. If you had a fursuit and competed in the fursuit dance, the larger audience would remember you more, mainly because it's easier to recognize a fursuit than a face, and your routine would most likely be shared around on social media more than if you competed in Floor Wars. Is it fair? No, not really, but the truth of it is, furries go wild over fursuits, and it's more entertaining to watch a fursuiter perform than a normal person most of the time. It's unfortunate that sometimes furries don't remember that there is an actual person in the fursuit, and they approach them with the idea that this character is real. And if you're a popular fursuiter who's done a very good job at portraying a character, like Telephone for example, people with that mindset will approach you all the time. I remember in one of her tweets, she said that a fan came up to her and tried to yank her away from another one of her fans because they wanted a picture with Telephone and couldn't wait, and her arm actually ended up being bruised from it even though she was wearing a suit. Not to turn this into a fursuit etiquette video, but just remember to never touch or hug a fursuiter without their permission. There are people in the suit, you know? But back to the main topic, owning a fursuit can make you more popular, but it also may not. It all really depends on how you handle becoming your character, or if you had some bit of popularity beforehand. Hopefully that wasn't too hard to understand. Do you think you'd become more popular if you owned a fursuit? Let me know in the comments. And remember, shine bright.